Hello. Today's topic, it's different than it was 2 hours ago, and I'll explain that here in a minute. But today's topic is shake up your weight loss or lack of. Whatever your situation is, hopefully what I'm going to tell you today will help the situation. First of all, though, I'm going to give you my weigh-in for today because it's Thursday and that's what I always do. Last Thursday, I weighed in at 122.6. Now, I was very happy with that because my weight had only deviated by 0.2 of a pound. So that's a good week for me. When I got on the scale Monday, I was down over 1.5 pounds. Now, I wasn't really happy with that, so I tried to increase my food intake. I honestly even went over my points at least one of those days. But then when I got on the scale this morning, I weighed 120 pounds even. That means over the last 7 days, I had lost over 2.5 pounds. That was not my goal, but because of it, it made me come up with a topic for today. And that's why I came up with the topic, shake up your weight loss or lack of. There's 2 factors, I think, that had a lot to do with my 2.5 pound loss this week. I'm on maintenance, so I didn't mean to lose that amount of weight. So what are those 2 factors? The first factor, it happens quite often when this is the case. Papa has been out of town since last Friday morning. Praise the Lord, he's coming home today. And whenever he's out of town, I find myself not eating quite as much as I normally do or changing the way that I eat. And the changing the way that I eat is the other factor. During the week, I found myself eating much less meat. Now, I still want you to know that I was getting my protein in, but I was not getting the bulk of it in through the meat that I ate, because pretty much for the last week, I have only been eating boneless, skinless chicken breast for my meat. But yet I've been getting a lot of protein, but the way that I've been getting the protein is through yogurt, nuts, and this is going to probably throw you for a loop, a Quest chocolate brownie bar every afternoon. Now, I didn't have it every afternoon, but I know I had it at least 4 times. And just that Quest bar has 20 grams of protein, which is just a few grams off from the boneless, skinless chicken breast that I was eating over the week. I say all this not to force you to stop eating meat. I think meat is very important in your diet, but it might be just enough to shake up your weight loss. If you're in the midst of a plateau and find yourself doing as well on tracking as you ever do, and you're still either not losing or actually gaining weight, I think it's good to shake up the way that you eat. Now, this is one of the reasons that I picked this topic, was that I lost over 2.5 pounds during the week without really meaning to. And the other part of why I wanted to do this topic today had to do with a question that I saw in a live chat on someone else's YouTube channel this week. I want to think it was Tuesday evening that I saw a viewer of this other YouTube channel pose this question. It said, and it's not word for word because I didn't write it down, but she said, I've been on track perfectly for the last 2 weeks. No weight loss. Any suggestions? I thought about answering that question. I'm glad I didn't, because I have a completely different view of how I would have answered it from Tuesday until today. And it's that lowering your meat consumption. When Papa is home, I eat meat like he does. He will eat meat at least 2 times a day, lunch and supper. And several times he eats it for breakfast also. Now he's like me. He is still getting protein from things other than meat. He normally eats nuts, a small amount, each afternoon. We realize that protein is an important part of our food intake. But it doesn't always have to be through meat. And that's where my difference was this week. I was only eating meat once a day. And one day, which was Sunday, I didn't eat any meat. Now, I still got protein, but I got it from a different source. I got it from that Quest chocolate protein bar, and I also ate some nuts that day. So this is just a suggestion. If you're struggling right now with being on a plateau or something like that, try to cut down for 1 week. Now, don't do this a lot. For 1 week, try to cut down your meat consumption. Get your protein from something else like yogurt, nuts, or even protein powder, protein bars, and see if it makes a difference for you. I've got one other thing that I want to share with you that I am so passionate about. On Monday, the trailer for season 3 of The Chosen was released, and it's out here on YouTube, and I'm going to put a link right up here to the Chosen channel so that you can see that trailer. I was blown away. The production value has really been raised. That bar has been raised, and I'm very passionate about The Chosen. As you can see, I've got my Chosen jacket on today. This week, watch that trailer, and you will be as blown away as I am. Down in the comments today, please let me know if you've ever tried anything like this, if this is where you have had success getting off a plateau, or if you have any other questions about how you could shake up your weight loss or non-weight loss. If you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing. Oh, give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And once again, as I always say, share this video if you think anyone else would benefit from it. Until next time, goodbye.